I really wanted to take a shower because I just really wanted to wash my hair so I felt better. Oh, lag's better. It's still there a little bit, but it's better. Oh, I thought this was an arena. Guess not. Whoa, we're so high up. It's actually a nice view. I would not walk to that edge though if this was real. Hi Apollonia, I hope you've been okay. It's been a while. Okay, yeah, the lag's still there, but again, I think it's just struggling to render the place for some reason. Oh, well, can you get that guy down for me, please? Are you serious? What is casting a protect on the dragonet? I just parried it, I'm her. Why did Jill say bye? What's up? What is casting protect on these guys? Not great, to be honest. If you wanna mention it, I'm listening. I just saw what did it, by the way. It's themselves. It's insane. I'm just gonna hope this lands. Good. Very good. That was beautiful. You're such a coward, dude. Die. Take this one down fast, because the other one already has protect on it. Okay. Gogo, can you get that guy down? Oh yeah, you can't until the protect's gone. I don't really have anything that could hurt it. I could let my team take care of it.
Over here.
Good boy, Togo.
You made it look easy.
That was annoying. It was easy, yeah, but it was annoying. It's 3 doors. Only one of them's going. It's like nothing small. Soon. That would be a fact. It's an item, probably a potion. We were so low on potions. This area kind of rinsed me, but the enemies are really cool. There's actually an art book that's coming out, I think in a few months, for the DLC of Final Fantasy XVI, and obviously I'm gonna get it. I want it.
Mobilizing Aegis units.
The lag is kind of bad.
Then let's show them what we're capable of.
I think they just didn't optimize the DLC for some reason, which is fine. I'm not upset about it. The only thing I'm worried about is the quality of the stream. That's the only reason I keep talking about it, because I just feel bad. Oh, it's so fun. Oh, how dare you? Oh, that wasn't even on me. I dodged it for no reason. It was on dodge. That's a big boy. Hello. Why? I pressed it. Yo, you have to believe me. I pressed it. Holy! That was... Did you see the precision dodge I just hit back to back to back? That was fun. Oh, okay, that was bad.
That's better.
Eat it! And just like that, his HP bar is full blitzed completely gone. That's hilarious. I love it.
Not good.
Oh,
I need a nice try.
I don't know if Joshua is gonna heal me indefinitely or not, so I should be. I'm so good. Eat it. Never mind, he cancelled my ability. The other one showed up and kind of messed up my control space. But it's okay, I still killed it.
Too slow. Nice try.
That's so much fun. And with the new accessory, it's nice heals too. You didn't take damage, that's the important part. Manifest him. That's what you get for ruining my time with the other one. You should have waited your turn, loser. Alright, I'm assuming the glowing door is where I need to go. Just making sure there aren't any chests. This is so bad. Do I need to change my settings for this area? I know it's not my PC, because the entire game has been fine. It's literally just this area. Dynamic. This. Let me change this to perform. It's fine. Is there a render just? That's what I'm struggling with, right? It's just the rendering. There isn't any water. Extends light. I need to turn this off. I think that's the bright light I keep. Does that help? Well, that's... Oh wait, it's improving. Oh no, it's still the same. There's a chest there. I think it's just a game issue. I don't think it's me, because I've had the same settings all game. And it's only happened with the DLC. What's up, TV? Indicates precise parry timing by temporarily changing the color of target's display name. Increases slowdown following a successful parry by 20%. This is the first bit accessory we've gotten that I'm not really feeling, because I kind of prefer the Berserker ring, to be honest. It's cool. This is cool, but this feels like Weenie Hut Jr. level for people who can't really parry without indicators and stuff like that. So, I don't know. It might be fun for the aura farming. Because this is dodge and this is parry. Parry is the one where something's about to attack you and you press the attack button right as it happens. This feels like the Weenie Hut Jr. version of the ring that you start the game with that I never used because I just read it and it felt stupid. It said it'll give you an indicator when you should dodge. It feels like the same thing but for parrying. I guess if you're trying to get the achievement that I already got because I'm good, I guess it's good for that. Because you do need to hit 3 back-to-back parries in the same fight with Odin's sword and do the steel counter. But I already did it, so I don't need it. And I wouldn't want it assisted anyway, otherwise did I really do it?
Transferring Sentry Prototype AM2 to Stasis Silo West.
What tomfoolery do you have for me now? Oh wow. That is
We'll just
horrifying.
have to hope those crystals it's sporting are as worthless as the others.
I mean, it's a slightly different. Whoa. The name's so different. All eyes. What does all eyes do? Whoa. Whoa. I don't like this version. The other one was less scary. This feels like a good fight for people who spam spells a lot. I don't. I think Odin might be better here to close the gap on this guy. I parried him! Speaking of parries, did the stream end? Yeah, it did. I went to go wash my head because I felt like garbage. Welcome back. I'm sorry. Yeah, this fight isn't for me because I don't spam spells, so I'm not really having fun with this. Which is funny because I'm really big on magic, but when it comes to combat, I don't really like doing that because it doesn't feel like skill. Help! Made it out. I'm fine. I'm glad I didn't panic. Boom. Say goodbye to your HP bar. Not entirely though, because it's only a level 4, level 5 as well. Okay. Roulette. Whoa. That is such a Final Fantasy 14 mechanic. Oh my... I miss it. I miss it so bad. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. This is gonna be a slow fight for me. I'm sorry. He bit me. Togo, bite him back. Bite his butt off. Togo, bite him back. Ooh. I can't. I'm not close enough to fist him. I parried him again. Am I the greatest ever doing? Dude, if I knew about the achievement with Odin, I literally would have gotten it accidentally. And I would have felt so good about myself, because I do normally get a lot of parries. I just didn't know it was an achievement. Ow. My bad. I want to say something so random. Oh, you're so quick, Francisco Sound. With my balls in his jaw. I'm sorry. Oh god, I'm not a man, because if I was a man, the things I'd say would be kind of bad. Help me! Is he gonna bite me? I knew it. I parried him again! I literally would have done that achievement accidentally. It's like not even funny. Boom. 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 Good damage. Really good damage. Little 100k. Oh, I'm fine. Oh my god. My butt cheeks were a little bit clenched, I'm not gonna lie. I was a little bit worried. Is that the real one? Yeah, ow! Your mom. I think attack patterns are different now. They're not synced anymore.
Nice try.
Whoa, what's this? You miss. All those eyes and you still can't see me. That's cringe, I'm sorry. Okay, that was insane. I think Shiva would be a good wheel to use here too. I just prefer Odin for the gap closes. What is that spell name? Sorry, I was being boozled by what I was reading in the spell name. Oh. I might chain Gunir. I don't feel like Gunir's a good one in this game, which kind of sucks because it's like such an iconic spell for Final Fantasy. I just don't think it's good in this one, Howie. Joshua and Jill both got floored there. That was a bad fist. That was a really bad fist. It's okay, it happens. I need a stone skin because I'm kind of low in potions. You know very well I pressed it. That's okay. He's almost dead. I'm gonna try Shiva actually. No, that was bad. That's my last potion. It's okay. Really? No permafrost? Man, I wanted permafrost badly. Ow. I want this permafrost at least once. Oh, thank you, Joe. Do that again. Mom. Oh, you can't on skills. Interesting. You can only dodge them. Ooh. I almost trolled myself there. It's okay. I can see the best of us. You can. He's dead. Oh, that's a cold finish, I'm not gonna lie. Even have the Phoenix in the back from Josh. That was cool. Out of the new enemies, I think that was my least favorite one, but that's just a me thing. It's not a very fun fight for how I play video games.
Neural link lost. Re-establishing connection.
Imagine an entire war fought with these things.
Am I muted? Okay, sorry. Just checking.
The quantity of ether required to animate them all would be unfathomable. No wonder they were trying to manufacture their own crystals.
Unable to establish connection. Raising threat index.
It seems we've made an impression.
This is a long
Perhaps the rest of
quest.
the cages will open now.
Don't tempt fate, Joshua.
It's your
Forgive me,
Joshua,
brother.
please shut up.
They may not.
Why would he say that?
Primary firewalls breached.
Why would he say that? I have no potions. Do I low-key kill myself so I get my potions back? That is a very legitimate strat. Well, so we might hit level 50 from this DLC. I'm gonna turn my mouse off just so it saves battery. No, wait. Oh, wait, I'm right. There's something there. I think the... Oh. I'm right. I think I should just not jinx it and just play. Upper ring. I will be saving every song we've heard in this DLC so far, by the way, once I...
that living flesh?
Is it?
I'm beginning to think this whole tower is alive.
It's kind of gross, actually. Not even kind of, that is gross. Ew. Super grody. No chests. The goblins, the ghouls. I'm gonna die alone. Whoa! I saw it coming, but instead of like visibly reacting, you know what? I really want some permafrost, so I'm gonna play the Shiva. I just really want to show it to you guys because it's so cool looking. I know I showed it earlier once, but I still want to do it. Oh, I dodged too early. I didn't even dodge with the right button. It needs to be with the D. Oh, dead. It'll happen. Eventually. Wait. Oh, we're good. Best! Sailment bit. This one gonna be good? Increases rate at which damage multiplier rises while enemies are staggered, as well as increases multiplier maximum to 200%. The battle technique double impact is earned upon attaining the... Should I use this? That sounds good. I think... I think it's better than this one. I'll try it. on Shiva so I can show you guys the thing. Can someone hit me please so I can show my people the Shiva feet? Can someone please hit me? Let's go! We got permafrost! Am I live, by the way? Like, I just, like... I don't know, because I'm starting to think Meraki was asking if the stream ended, as in, like, he came back, and the stream isn't up for him, because he said it's... you know what, I'm gonna message him on Discord. I don't know. I don't feel responsive right now. Sec. What did I just do? I just changed my keyboard to Japanese and I don't know how to change it back. Is it just on Discord I did that? Okay, yeah. I ruined my keyboard on Discord and I was typing in Japanese. Let me check my Twitch, because you guys aren't talking to me, so I don't know if I'm still live. Definitely still live. Is everything dead? Everything is dead.
Did the tower make this as well? Or is it some sort of corruption?
I think I fixed the lag, by the way.
But wouldn't you say it looks oddly familiar?
Oddly familiar? What do you mean by that, Josh? It does look like the original towers that we've been inside of with the crystals, but a lot fleshier and a lot techier as well. Is that a Minotaur? Is a Minotaur. Tatted up Minotaur. I don't have any potions. Hello. Whoa.
Over 1,500 years ago. Yes.
It's not a Minotaur. Close. I didn't press it in time. I think I'm gonna kill myself here so I can get my, yeah. I wasn't expecting him to scream that pathetically though, that was actually really funny. Not Jill, but Clive's scream was so pathetic. It's hilarious. That was a Minotaur.
Years ago. Yes.
I know it's kind of a coward strat, but I just wanted my potions back. I just got clapped. I got clapped. We didn't take damage, that's the important part. I promise you I pressed it. I promise you I pressed it.
Too slow.
No way I just parried that. Might have.
Nice try.
Too early. Way too early. But we didn't take damage, that's the important part. I swear I'm pressing it. I did lightning rod, no. Okay. It's kind of troll though. Whoa, still 1.200. That was way easier than the eyeball, because do you see what I mean? I'm not a spell spammer, so the eyeball fight, not for me. Improves limit break induced enhancements while increasing HP regen during limit break by 50%. What? No, I'm here, sorry. That's okay. Also, if fatal damage is taken while the limit gauge is full, a limit break is automatically triggered, preventing— What? That is insane. That might be really good for me because I'm super bad at limit breaking. Obtain all fallen bits. I got all the accessories. That might be a really good accessory for me. But at the same time, I really like having the damage. I don't know. I don't know what to do here. Do I say goodbye to my Berserker ring? It's been with me the whole game and I really do like the Berserker ring. But I don't know, these accessories are really good. Let's try it. If I really miss the Berserker ring, I'll go back to it. Okay. Let me... Alright. I'm gonna upgrade this to Moisture. And I'm gonna try using Rift Slip, because I don't really like Gunu, which makes me really sad, because it's actually a super good... We also have this one. Surge forward to strike an enemy can be executed multiple times in succession if previous hit lands. Each hit landed fills Forge. Oh. I'll give Rift Slip a try. I've literally never used it. If I don't like it, I will try Heaven's Cloud. Or I could even see what else is available. I can use Ramu. I can use Ramu, Titan, Shiva with the Ozen. Land multiple shards of ice that upon striking smaller enemies, draw them towards Clive, can be used. Oh, low-key, this might be a good spell because I could pull minor enemies in with Mesmerize, and then I could use— oh wait, let me cook. This could be big. What's that one called? Mesmerize? Let me upgrade it. So let me reset this so I get some points back. And we go to Mesmerize, which is right there. Oh, it's already mastered. That's all good. Oh well. Lightning Rod is maxed. All my skills are maxed, the ones I actually use. Here, we're good. Okay. Whoa, it's so loud. Oh my, that is beautiful. Ignoring the fact that it's flesh, I'm gonna screenshot of this because of what I was talking about earlier when we first made it here. It kind of reminds me of Lord of Mysteries during one of the moments. I miss Lord of Mysteries. It's still a whole year until we get season 2. And I'm caught up on the manhwa?
Initializing emergency subroutines.
It's Chinese, so I guess it's just a light novel.
I think it's getting ready to receive us.
Oh my god, that's a hand! Kinda need some brightness in here. It's so dark. We're good on accessories though, since the game was kind enough to tell me I got all my beds. Okay, what's over here? You thought I'd skimp out on a potion? Do you not know who I am? I'm kidding, I just like to explore everything. Is that our boss fight? That looks like the thing we saw at the start of the game.
Development log entry 750501.
Welcome back,
Average improvement of crystal resilience 492% when biological core exhibits high ethereal congruity. Specimens with a congruity rating of 7 or below are to be sent to B-level for military repurposing.
Waste not, want not.
Okay. I think that's our boss fight. I really hope that's not our arena, because that's kind of a small arena for something this big. Everything else looks old. Everything else does not look old. Are you high? It looks like a cathedral, yeah, but that doesn't mean old. I'm lost. Batman DLC outfit. Alright, buddy. Oh, there's a down. I did not know that. There's a bomb here too. Ah! Let's see if my theory works. And then we go boom. Where am I? Oh my god. Jesus Christ. And then where are the most enemies? Here? Or do I hear them? Cathedral's not... okay. That's just wrong. A cathedral's building doesn't necessarily mean it's old in that sense. It implies, well, It can imply nobility, purity, like a ton of different things. You just are uneducated in that sense. Stop! I just sheathed my sword and down. Stop! Attack the guy with the shield! Nice. Just hold him.
Nice try.
Ah. These goblins are big. Oh, I play story games again? I do love my story games. The style of building is quite old. It's you're not looking at the bigger picture because in sections, yeah, you can say that.
No wonder Ultima struck.
But you're not thinking about the intricacies of it. There are veins of magic running through it, and the color of the magic, not necessarily inside of here, but outside where we saw the blue running everywhere. The blue especially does not imply old. It implies magic, nobility, and all that kind of stuff. You're not looking at the full picture. Yes, part of the structure with the arches that I pointed out can be synonymous with cathedrals and by extension old palaces and stuff like that, but full picture, it's not. Trust me, it's not.
Down.
Chest. Oh, music. Anything else in this fleshy hallway? No? Okay. Oh, we're inside the arena. I'm gonna get my cheeks clapped. Oh, maybe it's not our boss room. That's where the heart disappeared. Whoa!
They built an army.
Wow! Okay. I need my team to lock in and take care of the ads for me so I can focus on big guy. Because big guy is only looking at me. Get rid of the guy who's following me because Joshua and Joe aren't looking in right now. I'm not gonna say Tolbo because he's been looking at the game and he gets a boss. Futuristic, it doesn't have to be 70. I promise you, there's so much more to it. I just don't want to get into it right now because it can very much be used even in real life and not necessarily look forward. Oops, I thought I busted up the charge. Oops, I controlled. Messed up my rotation. Still not bad damage. Oh, he died. Never mind, that was good damage.
Secondary and tertiary firewalls breached. Code red. Code red.
He says
Oh,
with
it must be
extreme
close.
haste. Code red. Code red. The lag's definitely better. Weird, I guess they just didn't optimize the DLC the same, which is funny because, like I said earlier, this DLC came out the same year the game dropped. It was on December 7th for the DLC, and the second DLC came out in April of the next year. I'm not sure I didn't miss anything. It was a big room. Also, with you specifically, I've had this conversation with you for so many of the games I've played by Square Enix. And at this point, I'm just gonna say I agree to disagree, because I don't know how many times I have to say you don't get my point. You even said it for something that was literally set in a cyberpunk setting, to an extent. I promise you they know what they're doing, and it's not the case.
There.
Elicitation.
Now's our chance.
Interesting. Whoa. Like black magic. Tropes. Futuristic stuff. No, I get you're used to it, but that doesn't mean that's going to be the method for everything always, and that doesn't necessarily mean that's the key to it. Good fantasy is all about pushing those boundaries. And it's kind of impossible if you're being completely legitimate about all of this, or if you're being completely down to earth honest about it. It is impossible to have a world where you have magic and it is completely barbaric. Even if you have more like traditional housings and stuff like that, it is impossible to have something as special as magic and not have futuristic advancements in at least some fields. It's literally impossible. This is insane, by the way. Sorry, I'm taking screenshots. Oof. Key S method.
Unauthorized entry detected. Primary core firewalls activated. Initializing iconoclastic defense system Omega-1.
What the hell is an iconoclastic defense system?
On a
I
class
have a
type.
feeling we're about to find out. And that we will not like the answer.
That would be our boss, I think, that we saw at the start. Okay, no, never mind, that's away. What?
Core containment complete.
Oh, containment.
Authorizing
That's
environmental
like
sterilization protocol.
Well, at least we know where it is this time.
Quite. And if we want it...
If we want it. All we have to do is kill an icon.
Well, a man-made one, but yes.
Safety routines disabled. Weapons armed. Stand clear.
Interesting. This reminds me of a fight in Nier, by the way. Delta attack. Omega! Last time Final Fantasy has used this. They do love their Magitech though. That's why I said this is so Final Fantasy coded, because they love Magitech. It's been a thing for so... It's been a thing since the 90s. I thought I was on Titan and I pressed the wrong button. Delta attack. I don't want a Delta attack. Why is it Titan? There's a triangle on me and I don't know what it does. Oh! I didn't realize that was a ground thing. Whoa! Whoa! Vocal just got hit. Dang it. That's so far away. Thank you, Joshua. Appreciate it. Oh, I thought this was gonna be the ground slam, and then there's whoa, I can't see. Is Odin battery? He moves a lot. I think I'm comfortable with this. Okay, no, Odin might be faster. He moves too far away when he does that stuff. Okay. I parried him! I'm so good! Sorry. Hellblades. Fight. Oh. I don't think I got hit by that. I thought I was on Titan and I did the same thing again. Nah. Am I good? My OBS just turned off. Hopefully I'm fine. I need to not worry about it and just play it. Oh, my sword is unsheathed. Control him. I parried him again! It's alright. Appreciate it. I don't know how I unsheathed my sword, but I'm on the gas. I'm sorry. Time. Wow, he really doesn't take back the damage. Never mind, that was my highest damage yet. It just doesn't look like much because he's a pinky boy. Oh.
Is it over? Please tell me it's over.
It's probably not over, Clive. That was pretty easy.
Data assessment complete. Recalculating threat level.
And they sent 5 of them.
Weapon routines authorized. Rerouting core power to Omega 1.
It'll be so cool if it stands up and it's like
And
the
what makes you
classic
say
match
that?
attacks. I was kind of joking though. Don't do that.
Those new arms, for one.
Help. What? Ooh.
All right. I'm convinced.
This is amazing. Help! Help! Yo, 5, low key, can we prime? As in, like, can we go Ifrit mode, please? This is kind of scary. What are you fighting? We're fighting a giant Magitech, and Magitech is exactly what it sounds like. It's something Final Fantasy has done so many other games. They love doing it. It's always different though, game by game. I think the most identical ones I've seen is like the classic Magitech from Final Fantasy VI, for example. You do see that in 14, which is the online model. Sorry. Wow! I mean, I'm inside of the giant blue trial thing. Yeah, the music's fire, obviously, but that's just... When does Square Enix not have good music? You could literally release like a PowerPoint presentation that they would hire composers for it. That's just... That's just Square Enix. I would grovel at the pedestal of Square Enix. I love this company so much. Find you someone who looks at you the way Lulu looks at Square Enix. Eat this level 5 thing I won't pronounce for the sake of not butchering it. Yeah. I parried him, the city will know my name. I don't know what's going on, but I think I'm winning. Owie. I'm a pop nice Johnson. Go for it then. The triangle thing again. This is a pretty good giant fight, by the way, camera-wise. I don't think the camera is screwing me over at all so far, at least. The camera tracks him pretty well. In my humble opinion, as a single-player game enjoyer. This literally feels like I'm playing single-player online, by the way. This is so fun. I'm a happy guy. Guy-girl. Okay, maybe not guy-girl, that sounds bad, but, you know, I'm a happy camper. Maximum! Ah! Ah! This is how it feels describing that one spider to my mom so she can get rid of it for me because I get really scared of looking at it. I parried him again. I'm the greatest to do it. Eat this. Eat this. We are all shaking our cheeks in the pub to this song, by the way. All of us. That was our highest damage ever. wow, 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 wow.
Do you feel the heat, brother?
No.
Seems like it still has some fire left in it. Nice try.
Little Winnie baby, I've got this. Whoa. That could have wiped me out, Mikey. I parried him again. I'm so dead. Ow. Ow. I'm still very good. That's just I'm still the greatest to do it. That was just a momentary insight. Not insight, sorry, relapse. I'm tweaking. My brain is experiencing so much peak right now, I'm speaking like a 5th grader. Or at least me when I was in 5th grade, because I still spoke like this. Or whatever the EU equivalent of 5th grade is. I forgot. Ow. Ow. My health is looking very concerning. The fact that I have no potions. Fight, 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 fight. Jill got hit by that. I don't know how to explain this fight to someone. I don't know what's going on right now. I'm just having a good time and I'm probably gonna die and we're gonna have to do this again, but we're gonna be really happy. This is gonna be fun. Atomic Ray. Yeah, I'm cooked. Ooh, that accessory just saved my life. Yeah, it's a good accessory. Eat it. So we're realistically, we're not gonna make it. This is also going to be a pretty low damage because we don't have diamond dust. Still good. Still 100k. High maneuvers. Whoa! What is that? That accessory saved my life again. We're cooked now, though. Unless Joshua revives us. Oh. Joshua didn't revive me. But it's okay. Is that Toggle? It's okay, because now we have all our potions. We did not start that fight with all of our potions. Oh, it starts midway too. Yeah, we're good. I dodged all of it. Besides that very last take, I should have dodged again. I was just adjusting my headphones. Some fun. I'm really bad at slow wind-ups. It's been an issue since I first started playing video games. I gotta get better at it. Would you like a level 4 of this, please? Eat it. Enjoy. That's stupid. I don't even think this is reaching him. Now it is. This is a tough fight. Fun fight, but definitely a tough one. Tough one. 5. You were attacking nothing. Joe got hit by that again. It's so much damage. That is an insane amount of damage from one hit. Well, it's not like literally one hit, but it's one spell is what I mean. Am I like badly timing this? This accessory is like actually clutch as heck. Love me some diamond dust. Okay. Yes. This is a bad rotation, but hopefully the damage is still 100k minimum. Okay, yeah, we're good. I'm so bad at dodging that. I might die again. Like, I really hate to say it. It's actually a tough fight. Which I do love. I'm not upset I have to do this again, I just feel washed. Ow. So bad at touching it. I think when he hits halfway, I need to... I think the problem with me is I put too much value on the DPS phase when he's actually down. When he hits halfway, it's okay to have a lower DPS phase as long as I actually get him to the phase, you know? Like now, I should just use Diamond Dust. Who cares? It's so much free damage. And I'm too worried about other stuff. That's definitely hurting my gameplay. For sure. I put too much value in the skill of the sword instead of worrying about the integrity of the fight. Which are, they do kind of go hand in hand, but sometimes they differ a little bit. I'm yapping a lot, I'm sorry. Still terrible at dodging that. We had a cutscene, so we should be good even if we die again.
Commencing dimensional compression.
Is he gonna nuke us?
Why can't I?
Breathe, because it's constricting all of creation.
Well then, we'd better kill it quick.
Like, can we please prime?
We're running out of room.
Just keep fighting.
I am so cooked. Have you ever seen a person more cooked than me? Probably not. He is actually going to end my bloodline. Have you ever seen a possum more cooked than me? Probably not. I need it, 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 I need it. Please. Oh. Am I gonna make it?
We will.
Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Did I die now? Jesus Christ. That was stressful. That was stressful.
Omega Control Unit. Offline.
Yes!
Initiating. Emergency core extraction.
The Wicked Witch of the West is dead! Sorry, I was shut up now for the cutscene.
Would you care to do the honors, Clive?
Gladly. For what? I thought I told you to leave this place.
What must you ruin us all? I cannot let you do that. We need these crystals. They're all we have.
And just who is this we?
We are of an ancient tribe, one of the first to lose its lands to the Blight. For countless years, we were forced to roam the Twins. A nation without a mother crystal, a people without a blessing. So we found our own. The dust crystals provide us a means to survive.
Yes, but at what cost? Like all crystals, these shards channel ether. And where do you think that ether comes from? It's sucked from the land, as a leech sucks blood from a beast.
And what? You just expect us to believe that?
No, but that doesn't make what we've told you any less true. If this heart is anything like the others, it will bleed the twins of their life force, till naught remains, naught but death.
The proof is all around. What do you think robbed your people of their home in the first place? We are trying to stop that from happening again. And this is the only way.
Fuck me. You're Sid.
You saw what happened after the Empire lost Drake's head. What do you suppose they will do when they find out, as they surely will, that there is another heart hidden right here under their noses? Your people's need will count for naught.
Damn it. It doesn't look like we have much of a choice.
But you said you didn't believe him, Chief.
I don't. But the man does have a point. There's no keeping this place a secret now. And hanging on to these crystals will only get our people killed. Have it your way then. Just promise me you'll leave my people out of it.
Stand back. It's about to get hot in here.
Search detected. Warning. System overload. System overload. Error. Core not found. System failure imminent. System failure.
I hope we did the right thing.
It still looks beautiful, even without the crystals. I like it. Yeah, they're the company behind Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy, Nier, Kingdom Hearts, Octopath Traveler, and a couple others. All Square Enix.
We all saw the crystal's fate, but what of the cages? We barely even explored half of the chambers.
Without the heart to sustain them, I doubt those still slumbering in the tower will stir now, if ever.
I hope you're right. The last thing the world needs is one of those six-legged pests running around wreaking havoc. We have more than enough two-legged pests to deal with as it is. However blameless they may claim to be.
What? Oh, two-legged. Right. Sorry. I was just wondering what I'm going to tell the village elders when we get back. I suppose I'll just beg them for forgiveness, and when that doesn't work, give them the slip and lie low for a year or two.
You're planning to run away? Again?
What? It's got us this far, hasn't it? I mean, we may have had a bit of help, like.
Kind of you to remember. Will you and your people be alright?
Oh, we've made do without before. I reckon we'll survive. And if what you said is true, it's not like the rest of the realm's going to have it much easier. Besides, one man's ordeal is another man's opportunity, as the old saying goes.
I don't recall ever hearing that one, but fine.
Now, if you don't mind, we've got places to be.
We do? I mean, we do.
Thanks for everything.
I said, we've got places to be.
Back to the hideaway then. Karen and Hippocrates will want to hear about this.
I was thinking we might first return to the tower and see if we can...
Back to the hideaway, then.
Poor Joshua. He just wants to explore. Let this man explore. Can we go back inside? No.
You alright, boy?
Dog. Alright. Let's go back to the hideaway. Hideaway. Whoa. Oh, I thought it was gonna show me something else. Joshua's cute. I like him. New crafting. I can make a new sword. Oh, it's probably... What is a sword? Probably accessories. Or, I guess, armor.
So what do I owe the honor?
Use the forge.
So will it be?
Omega weapon. I can make it!
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Do you have a favorite game?
And?
It's kind of mood dependent. If you ask me on one day, I'll say The Legend of
So will it
Zelda.
be?
If you ask me on another day, I'll say... Should I make this sword, by the way, just for the sake of having them? If you ask me on another day, I'll say, Nier.
It last you a good while.
There's just... I just... like
Anything else?
a lot of things. But usually, it's a purple sword! Whoa! This is a beautiful sword. Sorry. I got sidetracked. I'm so sorry. I really like Nier because of the music, the story, obviously. There is transmog in this game, by the way, so I can basically keep the sword forever. The romance between 9S and 2B, that's very well done. The twins, I adore them as well. I like the reference to Drakengard as well, that's only in the anime. I like the little comics that Yoko Taro, inflating my people right now, does it as well. There's just nothing I can say I didn't like about Nier. And with The Legend of Zelda, there's one game for the Legend of Zelda series that I don't really like, but it's not what you think. It's a phenomenal game. There's just one specific part of it that I don't like entirely because of who I am as a person and my own ideals and beliefs and stuff like that. So I don't approve of that one portion in that game, but besides that, it's still a good game. And 9S and 2B, the androids, I actually forgot what, yeah, they're the ones with the silver hair. And they're the main characters. The three main characters of Automata are 9S, 2B, and A2. And for Replicant, the three main characters would be Kaine and I guess you can call him Nier, everyone calls him Nier, but his name's Mateus, and Emil. I love Emil. Anytime anyone says anything bad about him just because of how he looks, it kind of pisses me off. Because he's a sweet boy. This is a beautiful weapon. I guess you can say he looks creepy, I just don't like hearing it because it makes me sad.
Back, are ya? So? Did you find out?
Oh, and if there's a pet system in any game, one of the names I always choose for my pet is going to be Pascal. And Pascal is an NPC that you meet in Automata who's very, very, very precious because he's actually a machine, and the overarching story for Nier, with no spoilers obviously, is androids versus machine life forms. And Pascal didn't really believe in any of that because he saw his brethren killing each other at times when they'd go ballistic or just nonsensical violence. So he basically made his own village within the forest. It's called Pascal's Village. And any machine life form who doesn't really want to fight, they all end up going over there. And they just live together as a family, with Pascal acting sort of like a chief, but people, depending on what your role is in the village, kind of treat him like a father or a brother or just stuff like that. And it's really, really sweet. He's like actually such a sweet soul. I love him. And yeah. Also, don't ever talk trash on Pascal. You're gonna get boomed from my life.
Where the dust crystals were coming from, or what?
It's, a long story. And perhaps one better told in the shelves.
Pascal, I'm very defensive over, but Emil, I'm like maternal over.
Bloody hell. Remind me never to go poking round in any fallen ruins.
I will.
Not only a mother crystal of human creation, but an icon as well. Truly, the study of our fallen forebears is endlessly rewarding.
He's really cute too. Like just the way he talks and the way he acts. He even manages to get through to A2, and A2, given her past, it's not a spoiler, so I can quickly touch on it because it happens before the events of Nier Automata, and you only really find out about it if you actually pay attention to the resources that you gather. And A2 in the anime goes into tremendous detail for A2's past. If you don't want to hear any Automata spoilers, please stop listening or like leave the stream, mute the stream, whatever. This is your spoiler warning for Nier Automata. Anyway, A2, a very long time ago compared to when 2B's story takes place, because 2B and A2 kind of look the same, but A2 was an older model, which is why she has something called Berserk mode. And because it does a lot of damage to the android's inner mechanisms, they eventually removed it for the later models. That's why 2B doesn't have a Berserk mode. So technically A2 is stronger, but at the cost of herself, but that's a little bit irrelevant. She and her squadron were sent to Earth for a mission, and as they were descending, they were basically faced by machine life forms, and things went so horribly wrong. They essentially crash landed onto Earth. The anime goes into very gory details because you literally see one of the androids and they have like very human-like features. So it gets really gory and bloody where you just see them with their faces smashed in. It's like I'm pretty okay with gore, but anything to do with the face and the head makes me sick. So that was a little bit hard to watch. But anyway, A2, because her commander essentially died, becomes the new commander, and they eventually find out that they were basically sent on a suicide mission. What they were working for, I won't get into all of that because, you know, there might be someone listening who wants to hear like a little bit but not all of it. There's a lore reason as to why they were on a suicide mission. They basically end up finding out what they were doing was for nothing, and they then meet the resistance camp over on Earth, where all the machine life forms kind of treat each other like family. And the leader of the resistance camp does this really cute thing where, to mark your place in her family, not her camp but her family, she'll give you a flower name. And super long story short, that commander ends up dying as well for the resistance camp, and her dying words to A2 were basically giving her a name that wasn't just A2 but a flower name. And A2 in that very same moment also lost the very last comrade that she had from her original squad when she came down to Earth, and she actually sacrificed herself so A2 would live. She took her black box, which is basically their heart, but it also functions as a bomb that they can detonate to wipe everything out in a suicide mission, essentially. So she jumps into a pit with all the black boxes that she collected, detonates her own, and tells A2 she has to live for them. Then A2 falls into depression and everything for many, many, many years until the timeline meets up where she encounters 2B. Her story is so sad. So it's very understandable why A2 was bitter towards basically everyone and machine life forms as well, because she essentially lost everyone that she knew to a senseless war. And Pascal manages to get through to her as well. It's very sweet.
The wonders of which they were capable never ceased to amaze.
They came as something of a surprise to us.
You can play it or watch
You can
it.
say that again. We had no idea what we were getting
I
ourselves
did all of
into
it, and
when
I
we
loved
set
it.
foot in that tower.
Love it.
We only knew the old stories. Of a people so consumed by greed that they sought to overthrow the gods. And I'd hazard the thing we found in that tower was conceived for that very purpose.
Omega, the offspring of the Fallen's boundless knowledge and unchecked ambition. A dangerous combination for all concerned.
And Ultima crushed them. It was he whose secrets the Fallen coveted, let's not forget. He whom they strove to dethrone. Just as we strive to dethrone him now. Without their knowledge. And without their weapons of war.
Clive.
This power I've been given may exceed even theirs, but if I use it, as they did, who's to say things won't end the same way?
Come now, brother. I think the events of recent days have made it abundant.
No, it actually, it's okay. It does matter what you play first, but not in the way you think. Sorry, I know I keep pausing the game, but I kind of just want to talk, and this is also essentially just wrap up for the DLC, I'm assuming. But it is recommended, and I also personally, as someone who's played every possible detail for Nier, done my research on everything, I personally recommend playing Automata first. And the reason for that is Yoko Taro doesn't do direct sequels. There is a huge time gap between the events of Replicant and the events of Automata. And I think you, as a player, enjoy playing or enjoy the Nier series more if you have the context of Automata, even though it comes after before you play Replicant. Because like I said, that he doesn't do direct sequels, but you will see familiar faces. The twins, for example, Devlo and Popola, are in Automata, and no spoilers for this part, they will say that their lives mean nothing because they're atoning for a sin that they committed. And it's actually, their story is really sad. Again, I won't get into it, but even without knowing what they did, it's still really, really, really tragic. They are coded to constantly feel nothing but guilt and worthlessness for a sin that they committed that they do not even remember. So they basically see themselves as nothing but sacrificial lambs who are nothing but healers, because that's kind of what they do in the events of Automata, and they don't even know what they did. And everyone around them treats them like garbage because of something that they don't even know that they did. And you find out what that thing is when you go back to Replicant. So they're forced to live a life of sadness and some, yeah. It's tragic. The twins are just tragic in both games. But yeah, you see them again in the first game. And there's also Emil, who is a merchant NPC in Automata, but he also has his questline. It's kind of difficult to get to that questline though, and a lot of people don't even know it exists. It drops one of my favorite weapons, but also one of the most messed up weapons considering what it is. But he is a more prominent figure in the first game, and he's also the icon, like the game icon for Automata. If you look at it, it's Emil's face. And Yoko Taro, he's a little bit like Oda from like the creator of One Piece, because he never shows his face. Every time he does an interview or he does a public appearance, he's always wearing Emil's mask because that's his favorite character, even though he gives his favorite character nothing but a life of misery. But you know what, it is what it is. It'd be like that sometimes. You'll see him in both games, basically, bottom line. But yeah, Automata first, then Replicant.
Clear that we are not our ancestors. As well you know.
You're right. They made crystals. We destroy them.
In crafting their artificial art, the Fallen sought to emulate the divine. But that is not the path we have chosen.
No. We don't want to be gods. We just want to be free.
Well said. If one does not learn from the mistakes of the past, one is doomed to repeat them.
Speaking of mistakes from the past.
And so, I mean to write down everything you've told me to the very last detail, that those who come after might learn from our travails, and perhaps, just perhaps, forge a brighter future for our descendants.
That was a good DLC. Oh my god, I get a little fanfare? That was a good DLC. Like I said, I knew it was gonna be short, but it was short and sweet. It was perfect. Everything we needed to know was in it. Good DLC, I'm happy. Silence the echoes. You playing the next one too? I could start it. I don't know. It's only 10, but it's also Sunday. I want to see this dust shard. That was fun. I really like that. Details. Subtle reflection of mankind, fiery yet flawed, brilliant yet brittle, and its future clear but clouded. How the crystal endures despite its mother having faded is perhaps a sign of hope for us all. I was gonna say, because it's really interesting that it's still here, even though the crystal's gone. Can you return to the tower now, or is it a one and done thing? It's probably a one and done thing. Let me see. It was near Eastpool, not this. Let me go here. The Dim's closer than Eastpool, because Eastpool you have like a tiny bit more traversing. It's such a pretty sword. Look at it. Man. I'm gonna have fun playing this game in very hard mode once I beat it. I have no potions. Aiden. I want to say something, but it's like high-key, low-key cringe. But I'm also high-key, low-key cringe, so who cares? Go on, I've heard worse from- What does that mean? What does that mean? Oh, did I go past it? Not past it. Kidding. It's like... I'm gonna regret saying it. I don't cast right, and I always have substitutes for casting. Like, for the S word, I say sure from Hollow Knight, because I think it's funny. I got an achievement yesterday in Final Fantasy called, you can't go back in, called, yes icon, and I thought it was really funny, so I now use icon as a substitute for the B word. And this is probably why I'm gonna die alone. I'm so unbearable. Bro, stop! 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 Stop. Enough. No, it's not icon. It's the Final Fantasy thing. Icon. It's okay. You know what? This is why I can't have nice things.
Clive. So... No.
But shouldn't the dialogue go away because the DLC's done?
Go on,
Thank you for
then.
sharing.
You're rubbing
I'm so
me
dumb. I'm
blind,
like
you know.
shaking now out
It's
of my
better I'll be
stupidity.
here.
I have money. I should go spend it all.
You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that. Come again.
Don't worry, I won't be
I'm not much
judging.
bothered either way.
Oh, can I talk to Joshua after doing all that? Promise.
All is well, I trust?
Sage Spire.
Chroniclers of the Fallen. Imagine it. But it may... You have but to say the word.
Oh, I already spoken to Dion. He's convinced he's gonna die in the final encounter. I hope he doesn't. Let's go talk to our wife.
What's on your mind, Clive?
Oh wow, she has 3 new things.
Somewhere. I know. Thank you.
That's cute.
And so for now? For so long. So when this is over...
Oh, she's so cute.
It occurred to me. The fallen Mother Crystal.
Who is Ultima? Is that like the antagonist? Yeah, that's a bad guy. Ultima is basically God. Ultima is the one who created mankind, but it's really interesting. You're not a Final Fantasy enjoyer, so I have to actually explain this to you. Ultima in traditional Final Fantasy is a spell, and you know, as the name implies, it's the ultimate spell. This is one of the most unique handlings of Ultima I have seen in Final Fantasy, and you're talking to someone who's played all of them. Literally all of them besides Tactics and Dissidia, because I didn't want to play a phone game. And Tactics, I'm not even joking, the only reason I haven't played Tactics is because it's Fruit's favorite Final Fantasy game, and I think it's really funny to say no to him to play his favorite Final Fantasy game, even though I love Final Fantasy, so it's just petty, fun stuff between friend. But yeah, don't say that. But anyway, This is such a unique handling of Ultima because instead of him being a spell, they made it an actual entity, God, who created mankind in this universe of Final Fantasy. But he didn't make mankind in the same way people in like real life argue God made mankind. He made mankind as a weapon because he was basically running away from Blight, and he found the land of Valistea, which is where the game takes place, and he thought it was pure and untouched by all of it. So he, as he put it, put jewels in the crown of Valistea, which were the mother crystals, and then he created mankind because his goal was to eventually produce Clive, who is our protagonist, to be his vessel to remake the world in his image and make a paradise. His original plan was to let mankind live so long as we were nothing but his minions, essentially. But once he did everything, Ultima decided to go to sleep. While he was sleeping, mankind developed will, like, you know, will to exist, desire, and all that stuff. And we essentially deviated from what he wanted to do. So now his plan is to acquire Clive as his vessel and then wipe out the entire world and mankind. So the story of the game is essentially we're in a deadlock with Ultima and we're fighting for the right to live and erase him so we can keep the land for ourselves and live without magic and without Ultima, because he's kind of messed in the head.
But you saved me. I'm always with you, Clive.
Aww, Jill's adorable. I gotta say, definitely not my favorite because, you know, my favorite couple for Final Fantasy has to be Aerith and Zack, but I think Clive and Jill are up there. They're very sweet. But, where's... I'm dumb. It's up there. I guess I'll watch the opening cinematic for the second DLC, The Rising Tides. Oh, wait. Oh, it's Bro. I write you this note from the Imperial lands. Yes, I know we said we'd be going straight home. The little detour to trade the trinkets we picked up on our travels for some trusty gil seemed in order. Give the elders something to soften the shock of losing the dust crystals. Like, truth is, those crystals have long been a lifeline for our people, and though I may be quick to comprehend your reasoning that they're naught but a tether to a sinking ship, humble country folk like mine are rather less receptive to new ideas. Wish me luck in turning them to the righteous path. P.S. In the unlikely event that we should find ourselves driven from our home at point and pitchfork, I trust you'll spare us a bed or three. The lads can sleep on the floor at a pinch. Interesting he didn't say he can sleep on the floor too. But yeah, let me watch the opening cinematic. Leviathan? I literally said it. I said it when I first started playing this game. It's interesting there's no Leviathan because we saw Odin, we saw Ifrit because I always had the inkling that Clive was Ifrit. Let me start again. We saw Ifrit, Phoenix, Shiva, Ramu, Titan, Garuda, Odin, but we never saw Leviathan. I shall not waste time mincing words. Leviathan's dominant is in need of rescue, and despite my innumerable misgivings about joining hands with an outlaw of the highest disrepute, the dame has assured me that there is none but better suited to the task at hand. Is this from the Duke? I dare not reveal more for fear this missive could land in the wrong hands, but if what little I have penned here has kindled your interest, I bid you journey to the Vale in Northreach and inquire with one Layla. She will surely see you satisfied. This feels like the Duke's pen.
Leviathan the Lost. But why now? After all this time.
Do we get a new icon?
Why, what now?
Sorry. Got excited.
Oh. I'm not sure you'd believe me if I told you.
After all we've been through. I doubt there's anything that could surprise me at this point.
All right then. Rouse Joshua and meet me in the mess. We'll talk there.
Joshua's sleeping. I mean, I guess we did just Yeah. And he is sick. He's so sick.
I see we're all here.
So, what is it this time?
I'm not sure yet. The letter delivered to my chambers omitted a few crucial details.
Do we know its provenance?
That was one of the details it omitted. But whoever the sender was, it seems the dame held them in high enough regard to point them in our direction.
The dame? Well, she's not one to waste our time. It must be important.
Important might be an understatement. If the letter is to be believed, Leviathan's dominant is in danger. And someone wants us to save him.
Leviathan?
So the Warden of Water has finally returned. What has it been? 100 years?
More. The Lost moniker dates back at least that long. Even our venerable lawsman would not have been so much as a glint in his father's eye when last the mighty serpent brought his crushing waves to bear upon the realm.
But why the gap? I know it can be a few years before a new dominant's born. But over a century.
Well, look, I know many of them. The strongest is a woman. I'm sorry, I just wanted to say it like that. But it is true. The strongest is from Final Fantasy 12, and it's a woman called Lightning. And I don't know if this is going to help because I don't think you've ever seen her. She has pink hair, and I think it was blue eyes. Pretty sure it's blue eyes. And Clive is second. But like, you got to understand, Lightning is first because she basically fought God entirely herself, and a lot more after that. Clive is going to fight God technically, but it's a really interesting Final Fantasy universe because in this case, Ultima created mankind, but you know, it's very complicated to explain. And then I believe it was the tier list is actually surprising. And this isn't my tier list. This is like the canon Square Enix confirmed tier list. It's Lightning, then it's Clive, then I think it was Noctis, who's from Final Fantasy 15. Then funnily enough, it's Cloud. But that's where it gets a little bit iffy because I'm pretty sure the protagonist from Final Fantasy 14, which is the online model, I know, yeah, everyone knows Cloud. It's not even arguably Final Fantasy 7 is the most popular Final Fantasy game, and sometimes, depending on who you're talking to, the most basic one. That doesn't mean Final Fantasy 7 is a bad game, not at all. I love Final Fantasy 7. I literally just said Aerith and Zack are my favorite couple in Final Fantasy, and Aerith and Zack are two of my favorite characters of all time. But yeah, anyway, the protagonist from Final Fantasy 14, which is, you know, it's you, it's whoever you play as in the online model, is the Warrior of Light. And I think personally, from what I've seen of Final Fantasy, personally, I would put 14 above Cloud, with all due respect, especially because depending on where you look at Final Fantasy 7, I would argue Zack was stronger than Cloud. So if Zack is stronger than Cloud, the Warrior of Light is definitely stronger than Cloud, with all due respect. But for anyone who watches this VOD at any point in the future, or if anyone's lurking, don't attack me over that. It's just my opinion. And I might be a little bit biased because, like I said, Zack is one of my favorite characters of all time, so I might be glazing him a little bit. But Warrior of Light definitely above Cloud in Luma Wild. And sadly, my favorite Final Fantasy game is Final Fantasy VI, but Terra is not even top 5 for strongest Final Fantasy protagonist. I think she's after Cloud and the Warrior of Light, so she's 7, but I still think she's very cool. And also I feel like if she had training, because Cloud got training as a soldier, and he also had a lot of padding with his allies and everything. Lightning, different story, different playing field. Clive is also a different playing field. Noctis, I think I'm just hating on Cloud right now, honestly, and I don't even hate him. I think I'm just hating for fun. But yeah, Terra should be up there. I feel like if she had better training and just, you know, better surroundings, she would be a lot higher. I sense the Cloud hate. I promise I'm not hating on Cloud. I love my twinks, but, you know, I just really like Terra. And she's really unique because her story was, she was being used as a slave because she possessed very strong magic. So basically what the Empire did, most Final Fantasy games will have an Empire, and I know 10 times the Empire are the bad people, and they basically enslaved her, and the things that they did to her led to Terra having straight up amnesia. She didn't even know her name. So she was essentially a slave for an extended period of time until she escaped, and then she finds her band of friends and you go and take down Kefka is the overall story. Yeah, these games get dark, and those were the pixel games. Final Fantasy VI is a pixel game. This is a rendered Final Fantasy game, and you have some really, really, really touchy topics. And it's actually, it's funny in not a haha sense. It's funny in a really messed up, tragic sense that this game is banned in Saudi, and it's not banned because it has connotations of rape and sexual stuff and just a ton of other things. It's banned in Saudi because there's a gay couple in it. There's two boys who love each other, and that's why it's banned. And it's so dumb. But anyway, these games do get really dark. Like, seriously, very dark. But yeah. For reasons I know, but you know, it's a different world over there, and I've spoken about this before. It's one of the things that I love about Final Fantasy, because the two characters that I said are two of my favorite characters of all time, they both die, and Square Enix is really comfortable with killing people for the sake of the story, which is why the whole time I've been playing, I'm so worried about Joshua, for example, dying. Because it just doesn't look good for him. I don't see a situation where Joshua survives, or maybe it might even be a thing where Ultima manages to fail with what he wants to do with Clive, and he succeeds with Joshua, where he manages to harvest his body, kind of like how in Zelda Spirit Tracks, Chancellor Cole is able to basically boot Zelda's spirit out of her body, and he uses her body because she is the goddess's incarnation, so he only needed her body to access those powers, so he removed her soul. So we could have something like that happen with Final Fantasy, and it wouldn't really be that crazy to believe it. It's Final Fantasy. There's so many things happen across the games. But yeah, it's something that I love and something that I hate about Final Fantasy, because they're so comfortable with killing off characters. I get really scared when I start to like a character a lot, because it's good writing. They're not scared to kill off even your protagonist. Like, not even counting just Aerith and Zack, for example, because you can play as those characters and they do die. Spoilers for Final Fantasy 15, Noctis dies at the end of the game. He is the protagonist of the game and he dies. They are so comfortable with killing people off. It's kind of worrying. But it's also good because they're not scared to make those kinds of decisions, and that's what makes them such a good company in my eyes. They won't cater to the fans in that sense. And you could argue that makes them a company that isn't for a lot of people. Like, I was talking about the stats for the achievements earlier. A good majority of people simply don't care about games like this to play at least for an extended period of time. I have over 70 hours at this point in this game, and I'm not even done with it yet. People just don't have that type of attention span. They don't. And if they do have that type of attention span, they don't care enough to thoroughly enjoy it. I've had people say stupid things and then have the audacity to say to me, I only care about story, when if you look at the point that they're saying, no you don't, otherwise you wouldn't have said that very stupid thing if you did care about story. But I'm getting severely off topic. I'm sorry.
Tree? Should the dominant of Water's bloodline have been severed somehow, it could have prevented a new dominant from awakening.
But if one has awakened now, he couldn't have chosen a worse time. Every nation in the realm has lost its dominant. If word gets out that there is still one to be had, they will stop at nothing to claim it for their own.
And the twins will be at war again, just when humanity most needs to come together. Did the letter say anything else?
Only that if I wish to know more, we must meet in person. And that the Veil can arrange a meeting.
If nothing else, you can be certain it ain't a trap.
Famous last words. I'm coming with you.
As am I.
Thank you. Both of you. And Otto?
Yeah. I'll keep an eye on things here. Didn't fancy coming anyway.
Thank you. I shall leave the Invincible in your capable hands.
That was a different fanfare. That's not the worst. Yeah, it was really cute. Noctis was nonchalant. The calm. Find again what was lost. Chasing the tides. Okay, that's the same thing that said for the other one, but yeah. You kind of have the three kings of nonchalant in Final Fantasy. There's others, but for the protagonist, I'm forgetting what are their names. Oh my god, I forgot his name. Oh my god, what's his name? It's not Titus. It's definitely not Titus. Oh my god. Squall! His name was Squall. You have the three nonchalant kings of Final Fantasy, and I'm bringing them up, specifically these three up because they kind of look the same. You have Cloud, you have Squall, Cloud from 7, Squall from 8, and Noctis from 15. But it's like you have Cloud, who's the original, but he's also like fake nonchalant. Honestly, if you play the game, Squall is nonchalant in the sense of he wants to look like a thug, and Noctis is nonchalant in the sense of he's actually just nonchalant and cold and pretty mean. Besides to the woman he loves, who was Luna. The entire game, that man was a yearner for that woman. And in the end, he won, but my god, he was like the pinnacle of yearning for protagonists. Because Zack did yearning better than him, but I just really like Zack. Isn't Squall from it? Yeah, it's from 8. But yeah, it's actually really funny to me because, again, Cloud was the original, but he's like fake nonchalant. If you actually pay attention to him, he's like a puppy dog, but Noctis is kind of just mean and rude to everyone besides Luna. Fine, Layla and Northreach. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna save it for Wednesday, and depending on when I get on, we might finish the entire DLC on Wednesday if it is as short as Echoes of Fallen was. Let me actually check. Rising Tide length. Oh, wow. Oh, it's a longer one. No, this is an actual DLC. Like, this is longer. It says, the Rising Tide DLC takes about 4 to 5 hours to beat. If you focus only on the main story, if you complete all the new side quests and explore the area, it takes about 8 to 10 hours. We have content! Oh my god, I might hit 100 hours in this game because I still have to play it on very hard, which only unlocks after you beat the game. We are playing Final Fantasy for a while, but I'm probably gonna do the very hard stuff off stream since it's probably going to be the same game, just very hard, and I kind of want to have fun with that off stream. But yeah, for now, I'm gonna end, and I think I'm gonna do a facial just because my skin feels sad and I want to feel nice and moisturized, I guess, for the next week. But yeah, technically a 4-hour stream today. I just cut it in half. I will not be live tomorrow. It is over 30 degrees tomorrow, and I do not want to turn my room into a sauna by turning my computer off. Or by turning my computer on. So I will not be live tomorrow, which is why I went live today. I will be live on Wednesday. Peace out, gang. W stream. W chat. I'm sorry you just got here and I'm leaving, but yeah, goodbye.